So this strange looking beast in my right hand here is the 2014-2015 Ride Helix. It's a brand new board in their range and it replaces the DH. The reason for the strange looking shape is because Ride have got an asymmetric side cut on this. That means that the side cut on the toe edge is different to the side cut on the heels. Now, a couple of brands have experimented with this kind of thing before. GNU have had it on their Park Pickle for a few years, and recently, Yes Snowboard started making a board called the Asymmetric, which featured a similar thing. But this is the first time, as far as I'm aware, that Ride have done it. Does that actually make a difference when you're out on the hill? Can you feel it? I can't consciously say I did, but what I can tell you is that this board held an edge really well, both on the toe side and the heel side curves. I took this out twice actually. I took it out for a couple of runs yesterday in some pretty icy conditions, and it was great at carving down some fairly frozen steep slopes. Today we were blessed with a few inches of fresh, and I took it out again, and in the fresh snow, it absolutely killed it as well. One of the reasons I think that the board floated quite well in power is the profile shape. It's got what's called a hybrid profile. So basically it's got a bit of camber between the bindings and supposedly a bit of rocker towards the tip and tail, which definitely helped lift them, so made them float easier in powder. I have to say, it actually feels like a conventional camber board. You don't necessarily notice that rocker, but the conventional camber between the bindings means that it's so lively. Like, this board has a ton of pop. Ride give it a flex rating of 5 out of 10. I'd say that's probably about right, but it just feels really sort of springy. And when you combine that with the solid sort of edge-to-edge feeling and how much confidence those asymmetric edges give you, it made me feel really super comfortable. Like, I've ridden sort of 6 or 7 boards over the last 3 days, and I have to say that this one, straight out of the bag, like as soon as I got the bindings on, as soon as I got the hill, I just felt right at home. Graphic-wise, I have to say I also really like what Ride are doing with this board. Apparently the graphic is by a guy called Accomplice, which is why you notice on the back, on the base rather, it says Accomplice there, and the same on the top sheet in the middle. And he's gone for a sort of floral theme. So he's got a few kind of flowers in the black of the top sheet here, and on the base he's got a big colourful flower slap bang in the middle. Some people might think it's a little bit mincing. I like to think it's a little bit like Peter Line having a rainbow on his board back in the day. Kind of cool.